Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to another exciting episode of The Spiritual Scientist. I'm Victor. Thanks for checking me out. So, very interesting stuff going on, and maybe you're a fan of the Jacob Israel, another guy does videos, I watch him once in a while. Very interesting. And he came out with something about Kane West, K-E. He's been talking about him lately, about he's not saying he's the false Messiah, he's saying he's acting like a false Messiah, which is a nice way of saying he's a false Messiah. So, like things like doing a fake walk on water and all these kind of things that are false. So you would think, well, maybe the Lord would show a sign if that person was being false, so I could know what's going on. Does that happen? Sure. Is there something I'm going to talk about to point to that sign? Yeah, why not? And I could just talk about, yeah, might as well tell you. I almost did. Should I? Okay. So there's a Mandela Effect. And what is the Mandela Effect of this particular one? Well, you heard me talk about whales before. And there was the rice whale showing that famine was going to happen, because rice is the most popular food that people eat over the whole planet. Rice. So what would be another sign? Why would the Lord have a sign like that to show you that someone's false? Well, how about a false killer whale? I'd like to think I know a lot about whales. I studied whales. Did I study them in college? No. Have I been interested in whales? Yes. Have I looked at whales since this channel's popped up a little bit more to know about the whales and their genus and whales' names and things like that? Yes. And what I quote-unquote recall is that false killer whales didn't exist. But now, of course, false killer whales exist. I think that the name false killer whale is very interesting. It's indicative of this being a sign, and the sign being, watch out for these false messiahs. So you have to really be careful. I mean, it's very funny that I'm talking about, a false messiah, and actually I'm the one going out and doing, distance healing and spiritual mentoring. And I know I'm not a false messiah, so I'm just the one saying, hey, watch out for these false messiahs, because he just set himself on fire to show people he had another wedding. It's a whole thing. So if you watch a Jacob Israel, video, he kind of explains it better than I do. He has nice graphics and he has time to do this stuff. Maybe he doesn't have time. Maybe he's just more knowledgeable about making videos. My videos basically suck. I'm in a car driving to work and the lights going all over the place and the camera's bouncing around and maybe you can't even hear me. I don't know. But this is just the time that I have to share videos, so here it is. A lot of things going on. In the world we have the hurricanes hitting, hurricane, and then hurricanes. So hopefully it's just one now. I don't like to, bring it into fruition, but there was 2 hurricanes, and I think it's basically just one now. I don't want there to be 2, so when I see there's something like that, I kind of don't say anything, and then it goes away sometimes. So what I'm saying is that there's just one hurricane, and let's make it a small one, right? So with that said, there's some hurricanes going around, a lot of clouds, and what is the Christ is coming on the clouds, right? So there's a lot of things about that going on. What are the clouds? Could the clouds be the Mandela Effect itself? Could the clouds be like a cloud, and that things change like clouds, and they change from one thing to another? Could that be it? Could the Mandela Effect be signs and wonders? That certainly could be the case. It depends on how you look at it. Could the Mandela Effect be like I say, like the clouds? So when the clouds happen, that means in like the hurricane, there's clouds there. So we have more clouds happening. Like the clouds were happening with the time of Moses with the tabernacle, and the clouds would cover the tabernacle to show that it was a time of that's God's coming to earth. And then in the desert with the manna, that would come to feed the people, and that came in like a cloud. So are the Mandela effects themselves, are they the clouds? Are these miracles because of these kind of things with the Messiah being present? Are these the clouds? Are these clouds that we're seeing? So let me know what you think in the comments. I appreciate everybody talking about everything, and thanks so much. And the new Mandela Effect is officially, the one I'm pointing out is the false killer whale, like the false Messiah. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like, subscribe, share. Bye-bye.